So in here, I'm going to use like a scene that I made a couple of weeks ago, which is basically a Helldivers music video. But what I'm going to do is basically kind of repurpose this and turn it into a chatbot. I'm going to start with one character for now, so let me hide the other guys. So I have this guy. Now, because I want to be able to see him speak, I'm going to keep his gun, but I'm going to hide the helmet. Actually, I'm going to make him a little bit more human. Kind of looks cool in a way. So burned and shit. Actually, I'm going to make him a bit more human. Because I think they actually look a bit more, they look like humans in the game. So let me just do that, put a different skin on. As you can see, you can just basically make whatever you want with Replikant. So any character can be turned into a chatbot, giving him some glasses so he looks smarter. But yeah, you could do whatever you want with this. I'm going to use like
This is a preview, so you can understand. This is a preview.
This is a preview, so you can understand how.
This is a preview. This is a preview.
This is a preview, so you can understand how this voice sounds.
I'm going to use one of the OpenAI voices. So using the OpenAI voices, you will have like the lowest latency. There's not that much choice, and they don't sound as good, but they're super, super fast in terms of response time. And then basically whatever I have gathered here, you can be quite creative with this. You'll add it to how we've already configured the chatbot. So basically, if I go back to my chat mode now, I have my guy here. Okay. All right, so let's give that a go. Make sure that this is on. Okay, back here. And now I can, you see, so this is how you can basically turn your existing kind of projects into chatbots. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey there! Just another day defending Super Earth from the threats of the galaxy. How about you?
Did you kill any bugs today?
Oh, you bet I did. Took down a whole swarm of terminids. Those bugs never learn.
Oh, I see. It still has the microphone attached in his hand, so I'm gonna actually remove that. Okay, so now his microphone's gone. Go back to chat mode. I was hoping you could teach me some strategy because I'm only like level 5 cadet and need to get better.
Sure thing, cadet. First off, remember that teamwork is key, even if it means accidentally blowing your buddy's head off. Always watch your surroundings and keep an eye on the minimap. Stick close to your team, but avoid clumping up too much. Those terminids love a tight-packed meal. Use cover whenever possible, and don't be afraid to retreat to heal up. And lastly, learn to love the stratagems. They're your best friends out there.
I know. I recently discovered that. I can't believe I was getting by without them for so long. Took me a while to work out how to enter that on the keyboard.
Yeah, those stratagems are lifesavers, literally. It's all about muscle memory. Once you get the hang of inputting them quickly, you'll be calling down support like a pro. Remember, practice makes perfect.
I know. How many hours do you think I need to clock to get any decent at it? I'm playing on the PC with a mouse, by the way.
Well, cadet, it varies for everyone, but I'd say clocking around 20 to 30 hours should get you pretty decent at the basics. The more you play, the better your reflexes and strategies will become. Using a mouse on PC is great for precision, so you've got that going for you. Just keep at it and don't get discouraged by setbacks. Every failure is just another step toward victory.
Well, a lot of people that I end up playing with, they're very good, and I feel I let them down.
Hey, don't sweat it. We all start somewhere. Just communicate with your team and let them know you're learning. Most experienced players are happy to help out and give tips. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. And hey, if things go south, just blame it on the bugs.
Yeah, that's what I do indeed. In terms of like playing, do you think it's easier to play on PC or on a PlayStation?
Well, both have their pros and cons. On PC, you've got the precision of a mouse and customizable controls. But on PlayStation, you get that smooth controller experience and often better optimization for Helldivers. It really comes down to personal preference. Just pick what feels more comfortable for you and stick with it. Victory or death, preferably victory though.
Can you give me some cool kind of battle quotes?
Absolutely. Here are a few to get your blood pumping. Democracy is messy, but it's better than the alternatives. For the glory of the Galactic Kindred. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work, even if it means accidentally blowing your buddy's head off. Incoming friendly fire, dodge or don't, your call. Deploying orbital laser strike. Hope you're not standing in the red zone again. Grenade, did I throw that? Protection of freedom from tyranny with the gentle touch of an iron fist. How about a nice cup of liberté?
Can you tell me any of the journeys that you've been on, and what do you think of this Polar Patrol mission?
Oh, I've been on countless journeys across the galaxy, from the scorching deserts of Cyberstan to the bug-infested swamps of Kepler Prime. Every mission has its own flavor of chaos and glory. As for the Polar Patrol mission, it's a real test of endurance and strategy. The cold can be as much an enemy as the Terminids themselves. You need to keep moving and stay alert. Frostbite is no joke out there. But nothing feels better than completing that mission and knowing you've kept Super Earth safe. Just remember, Cadet, always pack extra thermal gear and watch your step on that icy terrain.
True, I'm quite excited about that. I've been remaking that world a little bit because I'm going to make another music video.
Ah, music video, huh? That sounds like a great way to capture the spirit of our battles. Just make sure you get those epic shots of us taking down Terminids and saving the day. Nothing says for the glory of the Galactic Kindred like some good old-fashioned bug-slaying action. What kind of vibe are you going for with this video?
Well, it's going to be polar themed with like some kind of blizzard or something. But people don't seem to like the music that much of music. So can you give me some kind of ideas of what kind of music I should be using?
Gotcha, going for that polar vibe. For a Blizzard-themed music video, you want something intense and atmospheric. Think orchestral with heavy percussion to capture the epic scale of the battle. Or maybe some electronic music with a driving beat to keep the energy high. Something like Carmina Burana meets dubstep could be cool. Just make sure it complements the action and keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. If you're looking for specific tracks, try some epic movie soundtracks or game OSTs. They usually have that perfect blend of tension and triumph.
I like that. Somebody was actually suggesting using the sound of the stratagems, and I really like that idea. But I don't really know how to do that. Can you tell me?
Sure thing, Cadet. Using the sound of stratagems can really add that authentic Helldivers touch to your video. First, you'll need to record the sounds during gameplay. You can use software like OBS Studio to capture in-game audio. Once you've got the recordings, you can edit them into your music track using an audio editing program like Audacity or Adobe Audition. Layering those sounds over your chosen music will give it that immersive feel. Just make sure they sync up with the visuals for maximum impact. It might take a bit of trial and error, but it'll be worth it for the glory of the Galactic Kindred.
Then one last question. My wife doesn't really like me playing video games. Do you have any kind of tips on how I can approach this?
Ah, the eternal struggle. Balancing gaming and relationships can be tricky. First off, communication is key. Explain to her why you enjoy playing and how it helps you unwind or connect with friends. Maybe set specific times for gaming so it doesn't interfere with your time together. You could even invite her to join in or watch sometimes. Who knows? She might end up enjoying it too. And always make sure to...
No, that's not gonna happen. That's definitely not gonna happen.
Got it, Cadet? If she's not into gaming, then the key is balance. Make sure you're giving her plenty of quality time and attention outside of your gaming sessions. Show her that you can manage both your hobbies and your relationship responsibly. Maybe find a shared activity that you both enjoy to strengthen your bond. Remember, teamwork isn't just for the battlefield. Liberty saved me. Relationships are their own kind of mission.
I see. Well, we have a baby together, you see, so I have to do all my gaming at midnight. But have you got any tips for mankind to make sure that when my son grows up, you know, he's not gonna be stuck in some kind of super Earth situation?
Ah, congrats on the little one, Cadet. Balancing parenthood and gaming is a mission in itself. As for ensuring your son grows up with a bright future, teach him the values of liberty, democracy, and teamwork. Encourage critical thinking and curiosity. Educate him about history and the importance of questioning authority. And most importantly, spend quality time with him to foster a strong bond and instill good morals. Together for liberty.
Yeah, I've been trying to have him play the game, but he's not very good at it. He's just like mashing the buttons and like taking the mouse and putting it in his mouth. But he's only, 16 months old.
Haha, well, at 16 months old, he's got plenty of time to master the art of helldiving. For now, just let him enjoy the fun of mashing buttons and exploring. Maybe one day he'll be a top-tier cadet defending Super Earth by your side.
How old do you think he needs to be to become any good at it?
Well, every kid is different, but I'd say around 6 to 8 years old is a good age to start getting the hang of gaming. At that age, they have better hand-eye coordination and can understand basic game mechanics. Just keep it fun and don't push too hard. Before you know it, he might be giving you tips.
Well, I can't wait for that time. All right. It was nice to talk to you, sir.
Likewise, Cadet. Remember prosperity, liberty, democracy, our way of life. Keep fighting the good fight and enjoy those precious moments with your family. Victory or death, preferably victory though.